Yes, we are live now.
You are mute.
Yeah, we are live now as well. So, yeah, better get started.
Sure. First, let me share
Uh,
my screen. Um,
First of all, let me introduce everyone.
sure.
Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for registering for this session. This information session is solely about MGOS scholarship. So, if you are someone who is studying in Jharkhand, or if you know someone who is in Jharkhand and wanted to study abroad, definitely this session will be for you. And we are going to cover a lot of things here. Just give me one more second, please. Sorry, it's all the technical things. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said, welcome everyone. If possible, you can all turn on your videos. It will be a little more interacting in the sense we will be able to see whoever has joined, and if in case you wanted to approach us further ahead for mentorship or guidance, we kind of able to know your face at least. So this session is basically an information session on MGOS Scholar. Our speaker today is Ankit Kumar. I have already introduced him in all our social media platforms, be it in LinkedIn or Instagram. So Ankit is basically studying currently, and he's in Warwick University in UK, United Kingdom, and he's recipient of MGOS Scholarship from 2025 batch. So he has not yet graduated. So he'll be giving you the fresh insight from how the application process looks like and what kind of preparation does it take behind, because we have no idea about like what sort of scrutiny process being done in the tribal welfare commission. We often have lack of guidance because this is a very new scholarship that has launched by the government of Jharkhand, and it's an MOU signed through the FCDO. So there's two part of this scholarship. First one is the Marang Gomke Overseas Scholarship, and the second one is Marang Gomke Chevening Scholarship, which the FCDO takes care of. And it's similarly like the application process and everything would be through Chevening, but they will identify and select one or two based on the availability or the sponsoring capacity of the Chevening, and they will sponsor you and make you as an Chevening scholar of MGOS. But the rest part of it, like the 20 other applicants who get selected, they are sent through the government of Jharkhand to study in UK and Northern Ireland. So definitely sit tight, and if you have any question, just write it down, put it in the comment boxes. Also, we will be opening the Q&A session in the end, so you will be able to interact with me and Ankit both. So yeah, over to you, Ankit. Hope if you can give a brief introduction about
Sure.
yourself before starting, that would be much appreciated, because I have introduced you very briefly. So yeah, over
Yes,
to
no
you.
worries. Yes. Just before starting, I want to share my screen. I have prepared a presentation.
Yeah, sure, go on.
Can help you guys. Hmm. Yeah. So, are you guys able to see the presentation?
Yes, we can, I guess.
Yeah. So, first of all, thank you so much for coming into this session. It feels like very ironic. Earlier, I used to be watching videos or having sessions where people were introducing and sharing their experiences about study abroad. And now I am in the opposite side, and now I am sharing about my experiences. So, I'll try my best to give you the most like all the insights that I have gathered till now. Um, let's okay, sorry. Hmm, yes. So about me, I am. My name is Ankit Kumar, and I have completed bachelor's in business administration from Arkajan University, Jamshedpur, with a specialization in marketing. During college, I was the president of the Entrepreneurship Development Cell, where we hosted various interactive sessions to build a vibrant platform, student innovator platform. And I was very much involved in entrepreneurship. I have also organized various events, been part with the incubation cell of Jharkhand, and also I was the marketing and PR lead for Akshay Kala, a brand, a sustainable fashion brand, which specializes in terracotta products, where we like where we partnered with various institutions across India, also in UK with London School of Economics and University College London. And now I'm currently studying Masters in Management from Warwick Business School, which is considered as the best university for management related studies. It is like second in the UK and like top 25 in the whole world. The purpose of this session is to give you clarity of how to proceed further and to share the realistic expectations and to help you make informed decision about studying abroad and applying for MGOS. Let's move forward. So, first of all, benefits of studying abroad. Like, what are the benefits? I feel world class education is why everyone come to study abroad, like access to globally ranked universities. For example, Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial, like the best of the best universities are available over here. The advanced research facilities and the industry relevant curriculum. The second would be global exposure, where you are studying with peers with different nationalities. You are understanding about their culture, their mindset. So you expand your perspectives, right? You have a broader horizon, you have an understanding and exposure to different cultures, work ethics, and societal systems, which changes how you think and approach problems. Skill development as well. Over here, you more than technical understanding, you also uh, have more soft skills like communications, analytical mindset, critical learning. Also, because you are staying alone, you understand that like cooking because for me cooking, I didn't know anything about cooking. After coming over here, I gained this cooking. Now I'm hooked with cooking, like I make great dishes now. So yeah, over here you will get to know a lot of things about yourself, and I would like you to think more about that, that how you can be the best version when you are trying to take this study abroad journey. And finally, travel opportunities. So when I was in my UG, my professor simply asked, Ankit, तुम्हारा long term goal क्या है? And believe me, I didn't had any goal at that moment. And I casually said that I just want to travel the whole world. I want to visit different places, meet different people. And this was the only thing that helped me to like what do you say? Be consistent with this study abroad journey because it's very daunting. So yeah, over here you can travel a lot. Like next day you will be in London, someday you in Manchester. So it's great. Let's move forward. The application process about studying abroad. First of all, is self-assessment and goal clarity. First, you need to decide why you want to study abroad. Identify your career goals, preferred country, and field of study. Okay. Be realistic about academics, finances, and timelines. The second is after having a self assessment, now you understand that, okay, this university I'm going with, forward with. Then you need to shortlist your course and universities, like which course is very relevant for your long term goals. Then you need to prepare academic documents. Academic documents include the academic transcripts, which means your mark sheets, your 10th, 12th, your graduation mark sheets, to LOR. So if you are like a graduating student, then both the LOR, letter of recommendation, would be will be from your college. If you are a working professional, you can give one LOR from your college and one from your uh, from the place where you are working. The next thing is resume, and then work experience documents, the all the internship certificates which you have done, or the place where you are working. You need to have those things. And the last and the most important thing is statement of purpose. It is the most deciding factor and has the highest weightage in your whole application scrutiny. So I will recommend you guys to like look more into statement of purpose and make it more structured. The next thing is language test. If you are targeting a very like renowned college, very high end college, you need to have IELTS or TOEFL, means English language proficiency certification, right? I gave IELTS. You can also give TOEFL. And if you are also applying for very high end colleges, you need to give GRE or GMAT for certain courses. Okay. After having all these documents, then you need to apply for the universities, right? Um, the shortlisted course and universities, you can apply either through your own self or through any counseling services, okay, where they can guide you to the application. For me, I chose one of the counseling service because few of the colleges in which I wanted to apply, and they told me that it's free to apply to those colleges. So that is sometimes an added advantage because they have partnership with those colleges. The next thing is after applying, you get the offer letter, right? Now, in the offer letter, you need to decide whether you should go forward with this college or not. And then once you have decided that, either you need to sort your finances by yourself, loan, or through scholarships. I'll tell more about the scholarships a bit later. After having the scholarship, let's suppose you get the scholarship or sort your finances, then you move forward with the visa applications, the IHS, and all the things, and then you move forward with the pre departure. The accommodation, you need to sort your accommodations, the flights, the health check, and most importantly, believe me, mental readiness. You need to be ready mentally before coming over here because it's difficult, it's overwhelming. Okay, let's move forward. Now comes the bigger picture, the Marang Gomke Jaipal Singh Munda Overseas Scholarship. The eligibility for MGOS I have directly taken from the Development Wala website. First, you need to be a permanent resident of Jharkhand. You should have a domicile of Jharkhand. You should be less than 40 years. Your income, your family income should be combined family income should be less than 12 lakhs. You should belong to a category either SC, ST, OBC, or any minority communities. And academic performance should be minimum of 50%, and they give you preference if you have language certification, IELTS or TOEFL, or you have work experiences as well. So, what is the application process of this MGOS? The online registration starts in the month of April or May, where you need to fill your personal and academic details, as well as the statement of purpose, like why you be chosen as the Marang Gomke Overseas Scholarship. Then you need to upload all the documents, the offer letter, the mark sheet, the domicile, ITR filing. You need to do ITR filing as well. You need to have the passport. For also applying to the universities, you need to have passport. So if you have not like made your passport, you should. Before application, passport is required. Then after they scrutinize your application, then they select you for the interview round. So on the day of the interview round, first they will verify all your documents again. Okay. And after all the verification has been done, then there is an interview taken place before a panel which consists of the tribal welfare commissioner and all the professors. There are few professors from various disciplines, from management, from humanities, from various disciplines, from science, engineering, and there are some other designated officials of Jharkhand as well. In the presentation, in the interview round, in the first 10 minutes are for the presentation, where you need to present yourself, need to tell about yourself, why you want to be, why you want to study abroad, why you be chosen as an MGOS scholar, and how you can contribute to Jharkhand. And then after that, after your presentation, there will be a Q&A session with the panel to assess your clarity and intent, right? And the final, after selection, they will sanction all the money, including the accommodation expenses, the travel expenses, and the tuition fees, all the money, maintenance expenses as well. And common mistakes to avoid. Um, First of all, applying to colleges without clarity. Studying abroad is a difficult journey, and you should not make a hasty decision. You should apply to colleges with a good clarity. You should not think that, okay, if I get this scholarship, I can have a ticket to just go abroad and enjoy myself. You are coming over here to study and represent Jharkhand. Okay. So apply to colleges where you think you can take the best from that college, have use the best resources, and apply those resources, apply those learnings in your long-term career. The second mistake is weak or generic justification in the statement of purpose. So when you are applying to colleges, if you are applying to high-end colleges like Imperial or Warwick or any top colleges, you need to have a good justification for the statement of purpose. You cannot give so a common mistake when you go with a counseling service, they tend to give you a generic SOP for everyone, right? They will give you like for everyone, they have a n number of students, they have 100 students, they cannot give tailored statement of purpose for each and every student. Okay, so you need to write your own statement of purpose. You need to include why you want to come to this university, how your learnings from your UG experience or work experience can benefit this university, and how the resources of this university can benefit you. Okay, you need to have a proper justification of that. The third thing is documentation errors. Sometimes, so what happened in our MGOS scholarship, the day we had interview, a lot of people brought wrong documents. Okay, let's suppose you are an OBC candidate and you have to give two OBC certification. One is from India and one is from Jharkhand. So people only brought the India OBC issuance and not the Jharkhand OBC. So people were not like allowed to give the interview because of that. So you need to be very thorough with all of your documentation. Even with the ITR filing, there were a lot of people who didn't filed the ITR or had done the wrong ITR filing. So you need to be careful with that. And the next thing would be poor interview preparations. Over there, you are interviewing in front of the tribal welfare commissioner. Okay, you cannot give a half-hearted interview, or you cannot prepare badly. You need to have a strong understanding about who Marang Gomke Jaipal Singh Munda is. What are the details of your course? Why are you switching from, let's say, if you're coming from engineering to management or engineering to humanities? Why are you switching? What are the things that you know about that core subject which you are going to study? They can ask you anything, so you need to prepare it very well. The next thing would be ignoring timelines and deadlines. So when you are applying to top colleges, it there are proper applications, right? There are proper timelines. Let's suppose if you are applying for UCL, University College London, their application like last round deadline is for March. So you need to be ready with that. You need to have an Excel sheet ready This is my recommendation, where you can write all the colleges names where in which you wanted to apply, and you in the next column you can write their deadlines, the application deadline. And also these colleges, let's say UCL, have their own scholarships, so you should also in the next column write their own scholarship deadlines. Okay, because you cannot be only dependent on one scholarships. You should have a backup option. This is the last like common mistake. People don't have their backup plan. They only tend to think that okay, if I like I'm applying to MGOS, I can get through easily because like a lot of people are not applying. But believe me, it is more than merit. Yes, it is about merit, but equally it is about luck. I have seen people who got admissions in London School of Economics. In previous batches, they got admission in London Business School. Still, they didn't got the scholarship. There can be multiple reasons of that. Okay, so you should have a backup plan, not with the scholarships only, but with your job or with your future careers. Let's say if you are graduating, you should also look for jobs at the same time, because I am like I s- uh, I graduated on in 2025 only. Okay, so I gave all my like I was all in with this scholarship, but in the month of August, after doing all my interview applications and everything, I started looking for jobs as well, because I knew that anything can happen. So you should also have that kind of clarity. And thank you. That's all from my own side. I want to discuss with you guys more, and any doubts that you guys have, from there I can share my experience as well. Thank
Uh,
you.
just yeah, I was saying
Yeah,
to drop off your presentation, and let's just start the Q&A round now. Uh, I hope everything has been clear to you, and I like the way Ankit briefly, I mean, mentioned about you preparing for coming and studying abroad before just jumping ahead straight to the MGOS scholarship. So first hand we have is of Subhojit Patar. Yeah, unmute yourself and please speak out.
Yeah, am I audible?
Can you show
yes.
yourself as well? Can you turn your video?
Actually, I'm at site.
Okay,
It will be
not a
little tough.
problem.
Oh,
Not a problem.
sorry.
Go ahead and Subhojit.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Hi Subhajit.
Yeah, first of all, I have some doubts regarding the documentation part. As you mentioned that OBC certificate were asked for both, I think the central and the state. So I think we need both the OBC certificates.
Uh,
Most importantly, the state OBC certification is required, where it has been mentioned that extremely backward class. So the
OBC
state
NCL,
certification,
OBC NCL you meant.
yes, OBC NCL.
And regarding ITR, you said that some people made few mistakes with regarding to filing ITR. Could you clarify on this? Because uh, as as in my family, we don't file ITR. So what kind of ITR do I have to file?
Sure, sure. So we in my family also we don't file ITR. The problem with ITR was ITR filing starts in the month of, I guess, May mid, and the application started before. Okay. So people by mistakenly filed previous year ITR instead of the current year ITR. Correct. So you
Okay.
need to look for that. You need to ask the committee either by a message or a call, and ask themselves clearly which assessment year you want the ITR to be. Okay. And filing ITR is very easy. You just need to go to a CA, give the bank statements for all of your family. Let's say if your father or mother is working, just give their uh, statements, bank statements, and they can file your ITR. Like it will take, I guess, a week or 10 days at max. Yeah, that's all.
and I just
Yeah,
wanted to add one more thing. If you are from Jharkhand, then you can directly straight away go to Kachehri, and it will take you less than an hour to do all of this. There's a lot of people who file ITR there, so you will find shops over there, and there's a lot of advocates and CAs who just roam around. You can just tag along with anyone and do the ITR right away within an hour.
yeah, thank you. And regarding preparation, do you have any sort of tips how to prepare? Because
Sure.
as if I give my background, actually I'm coming from quite a bit technical background. I did my bachelor from IIT Madras, majoring in data science, and I did sort of research intensive, quite a deep with I specialize in natural language processing. So I applied for AI program in top schools. I think Imperial I've applied. I'm waiting for their decision, and I've got offer letters from Bristol as of now in unconditional. So how should I prepare for the interviews?
So one another girl in my LinkedIn asked the same question, and I answered her like there is no exclusive or secret thing which can make you more stand out. It is just an interview where you are prior portraying yourself and your ideas to the panel. So maybe there is no exclusive tip, but be yourself and try to align yourself, your ideas with how you can help the Jharkhand government or how you can contribute to the Jharkhand government. Okay, let's say the NLP and things that you said, how
Yeah.
those things, how the things that you will be studying or you studied can contribute to Jharkhand with any sorts. Okay, maybe it can be the language classifications or reviving communities or anything. So they look into that. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, one more question. So, is the process quite subjective, or is there some objective defined? Like for some other scholarship, they do give weightage to the academic background and the school the student has got in. So, is it same for MGOS scholarship, or is it completely based on the interview they select the students?
It is majorly based on the interview. Yeah, if you are from a good college, that will always be a like added advantage to you. Okay, because you have more understanding of that subject matter more, so they will prefer you. Right. Yeah.
Actually, just wanted to add one more thing. If you are applying to, let's say, you have got an unconditional offer letter from somewhere, you mentioned. Which university was it, Subhojit?
Bristol. As of now,
Bristol. Okay,
Bristol and others
that's
are
good.
there, but Bristol
And
is the top.
Imperial, you have also applied, so that's top 1%. Yeah. The thing is, when you apply there, they will consider your application and try to find out uh, what sort of a person you are, and they will also consider your 10th, 12th, any extra achievement you have in your life, and all of the other things, of course. So it is applicable to the top institutions when it comes to application processes and taking you in their batches. So that's the thing. But in terms of MGOS scholarship, the main thing would be clearing yourself out through all the documentation you needed for application process. So if you clear that, and once you are invited to the interview, then it's all in your hand how you will take your interview forward and how you will impress the panelists. The panelists consist of professors from Ranchi universities and other uh, top universities nearby. Mostly it's Ranchi University professors, and then there will be few people from government panel. There will be one person who is the commissioner itself, so TWC commissioner, and they will be giving you points based on how you are presenting yourself in that presentation. So you need to prepare a 10-15 minute slide. Along with that, you can go through brief about your background and what expectation you have in terms of studying abroad, why you wanted to go there. So these sort of basic question you need to prepare, and the way you will answering them depends upon whether you will be getting selected or not, because it's all point based. So you have to be mindful about that. Then there's one more thing, which is the Q&A round, where professors will ask you any random question, and the professors are not just from one field, they are from multi fields, as all MGOS scholar applicants, they are trying to get into different institutes and different courses. So the panelist is very diverse itself, and they will ask you different questions based on your area of work and your experience.
Just to add one more thing from the Q&A session, one experience of mine, that while in the interview, after having my presentation, the judges were very impressed. And when the Q&A session started, they started asking me few technical management questions just in time, a lot of questions. And after few questions, I was not able to answer, right? There were questions which I was like, sorry, I don't know about this. Sorry, I don't know about this. And then they just said that, okay, go. And instead of going out, I stayed over there and I said, sorry, I don't have at the moment. And I have an understanding, but I don't know the definition of all these things. And I guess they got impressed by that a bit. And then they started asking different questions, right? And from there, I started answering those questions. So it depends. Like, if you are not able to answer things, but how you can smartly try to uh, like deviate the questions into your own benefit. Okay, so that is one tip that you can have for the Q&A.
Anyone else like to ask anything?
Yeah, thank you, Ankit and Preet.
Kunal, yeah, unmute yourself, Kunal.
Yeah, hi. I have a question, like how we can evaluate the colleges in a better way as per our like any courses. What's the any methods or how we can do so?
Sure. So first of all, Kunal, what you can do is, you know that which course or which subject you want to get into, right? First, try to find the best colleges in that domain from QS ranking websites, or QS ranking website, or FT. And there are many websites which rank the university based on their academics, their alumni network, their placements, and everything. So go through that. And the second thing that I would advise you, first, that if you get to know, okay, I am applying to Durham because I like their data science course more, better. So you can go to LinkedIn and search Durham University data science. Okay, and you will get a network of people who are studying or studied in Durham. So you can directly connect to them and then message them. How is the course, and what all things I can gain from this course? What are the things that I can avoid? Okay, the pros and cons of the course and the college. Okay, so you can do this. LinkedIn is a very important asset, because once you get the offer letter also, to know the accommodation and everything about that specific place, you can talk about the people who are studying in that course or who has studied in that course, because they have the first hand knowledge. I guess it answers your question, Kunal.
Yeah, thank you.
Ashim.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Hello, Ashim.
I think I had a brief talk with you in LinkedIn and as well as WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Asim. Yeah. So, hi, how are you doing, by the way?
Good, good, good.
Okay. So, I had a little question regarding Like I have a bachelor's quite while ago.
सुनो ना,
Since it's my second master's, it will be typically my
बोल
third
रहे हैं ना
master's which
कि
I'm about to
कहाँ
pursue.
पे हो?
I'm thinking of pursuing. So, and I have a work
अरे
experience
यार,
in
बोल रहे थे
data science
ग्रुप
since
ज्वाइन
I
किया है
have
क्या?
been working as a data scientist for last 3 years. So, is
सुनो ना,
there
वो
will there any
मेंटरशिप वाला
question
फॉर्म
regarding
जो
my
है वो ग्रुप में
bachelor's,
डाल दो ना,
or
चैट
will
बॉक्स में.
it be like
जान रहा है
depends
कहाँ पे
on my
है.
MBA or anything else like that?
रुको रुको,
Any
रुको मैं
Well,
खोज
it
देता हूँ, खोज
depends.
देता हूँ.
Mostly, it depends on the panel,
ड्राइव
and
नहीं
yes,
है.
there will be questions
एक
regarding your
सेकेंड, हम
studies
तुमको
and
लिंक भेजते हैं,
also
तुम खाली
regarding your
चैट में
work
डाल दो, ठीक है?
experience as
काहे
well,
कि रिकॉर्डिंग कर
because
रहे हैं
they
हम
want
स्क्रीन
to
में.
assess you why you are
हाँ, हम स्क्रीन
doing
में रिकॉर्डिंग कर
you
रहे हैं, हम
have
डाल
done
नहीं
two
सकते हैं,
masters
ठीक है?
and why you want to do the third masters.
ठीक.
There will be a lot of questions, right? And I guess your answer can be better like answered by Preetham here, because he has also, I guess, done a master's before coming to abroad, if he is there right now.
Sorry, could you please repeat your question again? I guess we had interacted in a previous session
Yes,
where
yes, yes,
I
yes.
opened up,
I know
ask me
Preetham will
anything.
be, yeah,
Yeah.
Preetham will be very much annoyed by me. I have
No,
been
no, definitely
getting
not.
into his session every time. So I had a question like, this will probably my third master. So will my earlier, since the stream was different, I had done my bachelor's in chemistry and a master's in chemistry. After that, I have done an MBA in business analytics, and now I'm working as a data scientist, right? So like I have changed streams like anything else. So I thought like how will it like how the interview will like the panel will take it. So will there be questions from my bachelor's as well?
Uh, so what you can do is try and hide one or two of your masters. That would be one suggestion. Just
Yeah.
just let them know what masters you have done recently or whatever relevant
Yes, yes.
field you are in
Correct.
currently. So let's say if I
Mm.
had done a BCA, example I'm giving, if I had done a BCA and if I'm trying to get into data science, it would be easier for me to connect, right? But
Yeah.
if I had done something else, but I'm trying to do entirely a different thing, then it's all upon how you present yourself in the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
you can
Ankit,
also mention all your courses if you would like to. I
yeah.
won't restrict you in any way. But as I said, it's all depend upon you how you frame your answer, how you try and convince them that you are a genuine student and you are very eager to do this course because this and that. Okay, so just frame your answer like that and you can just briefly talk about it, not in a deep. Don't people, what they do is they try and over explain things because they think it is some section where you might be very weekend and you try to force them and let them know, yeah, because of this decision I'm doing that. So you don't have to over explain it. You can just say that I had done 2 masters before in this subject and that subject from ABC University. Can move ahead. If it comes out in your Q&A sessions or when the panelists will ask you one-on-one question, you can then explain it to them. Okay.
Yeah. One more thing, Ankit, I wanted to ask.
Mhm.
Some universities have a deadline, as you mentioned, right? So
Yes.
I have got three as of now. Three are conditional offers. The last one I got from Hertfordshire. So the thing is that they haven't mentioned any deadline or something like that. So do I need to communicate with them regarding that? Like Preetham also mentioned earlier that we need to communicate with the university. That would be a better thing.
So most of the colleges, when you apply, they give you a conditional offer with stating that you need to give certain amount as a deposit. Okay. So at those time, like in my college, I got an offer. I got the offer from Warwick on, I guess, February. Okay. And they told that you need to give the deposit amount by March. So I mailed them and told about that I am applying to this scholarship. And this scholarship, I told the timelines as well. And I told that I will not be able to give the deposit amount, stating all the certain valid reasons. And then they extend those deadlines, right? So every
Yeah.
time they extend the deadline, before the deadline you need to just mail them. They will extend you, because at the end of the day they want you to come and study in your college, right? So
Correct.
they will be helpful with that. So if your college is not messaging you or mentioning anything, don't do it immediately. But I guess before the scholarship timeline, you can just communicate to the college mentioning things, but not at the moment. Because if you mention anything at the moment, they will send you the deadline, deposit deadline. So why to do that?
Correct. Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, do we have any questions here? IELTS mandatory. IELTS is not mandatory. Okay. Yeah,
I must.
if you can just briefly tell about IELTS.
Yeah, sure. So IELTS is not mandatory, but most of the college requires IELTS. Like my college required IELTS, like they had a certain criteria that below 6.5 or 7 bands,
Mhm.
we will not accept students. So you need to give IELTS. The only exception can be done if you are studying at UK. So if there is no certain requirement from the selected college in which you are going with, then you cannot give IELTS as well. But yeah, IELTS is helpful, so I gave it, and because Warwick required IELTS as well.
Mhm.
And
Definitely. And as in our previous session, I guess I have organized one session with Jyoti Vandana Lakda. If anyone has joined in, they might know. She also talked about why IELTS is important for you, because when you are applying for MGOS scholarship, you will be asked to give your IELTS score. Then when you reach out to the visa office and trying to prove them that you have the eligibility criteria met, then they will also ask you the IELTS document. And sometimes visas too also cancel because you haven't submitted your IELTS. So it depends, it's not every time okay, but there are students, there are few friends of mine who haven't uh, given IELTS, but they still got a opportunity to crack both MGOS scholarship and then the university application, and they have done their degrees here without any problem. But sometime it's for a safer side. If you have an IELTS, it will give you an edge.
correct. Anyone else having any questions?
Just one announcement before Varsha goes on. I have
Yeah.
put down a link in the chat box, and we are organizing the higher education mentorship program. It's through us, and there will be a lot of mentors who will be there to help you and guide you. So if you are interested, please fill out that form, and we will reach out to you when it's time. We are soon planning to start this scholarship or mentorship program. And yeah, if you are interested, wanted to study abroad, sign up, and we will contact you as soon as possible. Yes, Varsha, go on, unmute yourself.
Hello Ankit. Hello Pritam Bhaiya. So my question was, can you tell me the how much band is required for IELTS for
Hi,
entering
Varsha.
in the college?
For any college, I guess 7 band is like okay. If you get 7 band, no college will
Mhm.
refuse you for your English requirement, right? So IELTS, if I tell you a bit brief about IELTS as well, IELTS consists of listening, reading, and writing, where you can score very well with listening and reading. And like writing is a bit difficult, but you can prepare the whole IELTS like within I guess 3 weeks, max 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks is like you can be able to crack IELTS with 7 bands at minimum. I didn't took any like paid courses for IELTS, and I'll not recommend you guys as well to take any paid courses. Go to YouTube. There are a ton of resources available, and practice. The most important thing for IELTS is practicing, and practicing only with official resources. Okay, so if you go IELTS, the exam body, let's say IDP. IDP has 5 practice papers. The British Council IELTS body has 5 papers. So there are a lot of official papers. So practice with that, because when you are giving the exam, you will have a proper understanding. You have done you have given a lot of mocks, right? Right. So practice with all the official sites, papers. There are a lot of resources available. In YouTube, you can understand how to proceed with the exam. Okay. So there is a YouTube channel, if anybody wants to note down, IELTS Advantage, which is a very good channel, very good. So you can get help from their channel. It's very good. They can give you a proper understanding, details, resources, and they will always tell you to look for the resources from the official website. So do that. And for listening, try to listen to different accent, like in IELTS, I guess British accent, American accent, and Australian and New Zealand accent. 4 countries accent comes. So try to listen podcasts, anything that you feel. Try to listen so that you can be acclimatized to that proper tone. Okay, yeah, that's all.
Okay, I have one more question. The second question is that if suppose a person has done her or his masters, and after that he has done job, or he or she has done job, and after that she has been not working, she is sitting at home or he is sitting at home, then and there is a gap of 1 year. So what questions can be asked and how that person can reply back?
I think so. You can justify your gap by saying that you were doing certain courses, or there were certain reasons why you did the gap year, right? So if the questions are asked, also you can deviate into your own favor. And I think so, if you can feel that, okay, I know that the panel might ask questions related to gap year, like why you took the gap year. Uh, so you can say in your own thing, your own field, that you were exploring certain things and you found certain things very valuable.
Just wanna add one more thing, Varsha, like it's for everyone. If you have any gap year, what you can do is what students generally do, or the recent young graduates who started working in their sectors. So try and make a bona fide certificate, and you can mention that you were having some kind of financial constraint in your family, and that's why you had to quit your job, and you had a year gap. But then there are a lot of other things you can also mention. Join any course, be it online or offline. There are a lot of internships from different NGOs or companies that you can do, and try and fill that gap with it. You can very well advocate for yourself, saying that you were engaged in something. You were not just sitting or doing nothing in your home, but you were engaged in some kind of work at that moment of time. So that will definitely justify your year gap. Anyone else have any question? Please ask. It's your time to ask, because we have organized this session exclusively for you.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sukriti.
Sukriti.
So hello, I wanted to ask, like, I have done graduation. I've completed the graduation in December 2025. I don't have any relevant work ex, and am I eligible to apply for the scholarship? Like, I think in Chevening or any full funded scholarship, there is some work ex requirement. So am I eligible here?
For Marang Gomke, you are eligible. For Shivning, I guess you are not eligible because they require certain work experience.
At least you
But
should
yeah,
have 2 years of working experience if you are applying to shifting,
mm,
and then there's a lot of other eligibility criteria you need to fulfill. Um Apart from that, there are a lot of other scholarships like Felix, And then if you wanted to study anywhere in Europe, then there are a lot of other European scholarships like Erasmus Mundus. There's one other um, a scholarship for UK, which is Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. You can try and target that as well. I guess it doesn't require much experience. If you have voluntary experience or uh, working academically within your university as a student, then definitely that would be considered.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will also tell one more suggestion from my side would be don't limit your scope with UK. I think so. Europe as a whole has a lot of scholarships and has a lot of opportunities available, especially Germany, France. France has Charpak scholarship, which is like only exclusively for Indian students. So go with that. There are a lot of scholarships available. In Germany, there are, if you are a very academically good student, you can get into any public universities and their fees are zero. So it's like amazing. So you can look into those aspects. Yes, if you are going to those countries, you need to have the language understanding of those countries, but that can be learned, right? If you are getting an opportunity to come to abroad and study with the like best minds, I think so you should grab that. So yes, Europe is very good. When I gave my MGOS interview, I was also looking for Germany colleges and France colleges as well, so that I can have different options available. Okay. And I guess in Italy, there is a combined master's plus PhD fully funded scholarships. A lot of fully funded scholarships are available. So that is also a benefit for you guys.
So just prepare yourself, and wherever you are stuck, contact us. Either you can get in touch with us through LinkedIn, or maybe you can directly text us anywhere you can find, and we'll be there to help you all. Right? Is there anyone else left who wanted to ask anything? Kajal again. Yeah, hi. Hi, Kajal. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Kajal,
Yes.
you are.
Yeah, hi all. I had this quick question regarding the documentation which we require for the application. So I'm a 2024 grad, so I don't have my degree yet. Like since I studied in Stella, which is in Chennai, so I didn't get my degree yet since the convocation didn't happen. So currently I'm working in Mumbai, so I just have the provisional certificate with me. So will it be fine if I submit that for the application?
Do you have the transcript, Kajal?
Yes, yes, I do have the academic
Yeah.
transcripts
Then you
because I
can
was
go ahead
applying
with.
for this.
All you need is
Yes.
to
Yeah.
submit your transcripts. That's it.
All the transcripts plus your provisional degree as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Anyone else?
Anyone else? No? Should we end this then?
Thank you so much for coming to this session. And in the end, I would just like to say that you are very ahead with others because you have thought about this, and this is also like a very big thing. Okay. So go for it. Like, try to do as much as you can. It will feel overwhelming, it will feel confusing, it will feel like you will feel crying after at some point because results will not be out and your deposit deadline is on the verge. Like they will say that we will like revoke your scholarship, revoke your offer letter. Because for me that happened. They mailed me that we are going to revoke your offer letter, and still after all these confusions and these all turmoil, I got the scholarship and I got admission into this college and I am studying over here. So yeah, and another thing is go for good universities, right? बिकॉज एक ही बार मौका मिलता है ऐसा कुछ चीज के लिए और आप उसको वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहोगे. आप चाहोगे जितना हो सके उतना बढ़िया उसका वो ले पाए, बेनिफिट ले पाए. So try to go for good universities because good universities will give you good mindset, a long term, long lasting mindset. So yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Ankit, just wanted to ask. Last year, I think the result were announced quite late. I think on
Very late.
29th August, I could see the date. So, how did you manage post deposit with regards to
That's
visa?
why I'm
And
saying
I think
it's
this
very
was
dark.
exception. The timeline which they have mentioned, I think the result would have been announced in July. But so how did you manage that?
Most of the time it gets late only. So I knew before. So before the results, I was like I knew where to take the accommodation. Okay, how to do the visa work. Everything I had planned before. Okay. So once I got the result, I knew that okay, now I need to take this accommodation. So I started applying for the accommodation. I knew that okay, I need to do these steps for the visa application. And because I got the results so late, I had no other choice to apply for a priority visa. I cannot apply for the standard visa because it will take another 30 days or 20 days at minimum to get. So I applied for the priority visa. Everything was way too rushed. That's why I am at the moment suggesting everyone who is trying to connect to me that when you are applying for studying abroad or applying for the scholarship, be mentally ready a lot because it will take a lot of things from you. So be ready for all the factions. Till now, things are not being adjusted till fully, but like the tuition fees is not being given by the government at the moment. So you need to look, you need to mail to the college that the government will pay. So there are a lot of things at the moment also going on. So it's not just the results came out and now everything will be hunky dory. You after the results also the college preparation, and after coming over here you need to acclimatize to the situation, you need to understand the peers, you need to apply for certain roles, clubs, societies. So a lot of things happens, so you need to be mentally ready for everything.
And just adding on to that, once you apply for the MGOS scholarship, and once they invite you to the interview, you have to go to the TWC office back and forth. Okay, so while going there, you will get to meet other applicants as well, and just I would say interact with them even if you don't know them, because that will help you in understanding and building a community of MGOS scholars, and they will give you some insights about what other thing you can do if you don't have any idea how to chase the um, officials, or let's say if you're stuck anywhere, they might be able to pull you out with that situation. So it's very good to interact with your peers and create a kind of a group among yourself to just go back and forth and inquire about what is the current status of your application, how long it will take. If the interview is over, then how long it will take to come out the result. So we also had to chase a lot of officials and had to go to meet a lot of people. We requested a lot from them, and then simultaneously have to clarify to the university that the results will be out very soon, and I just need a bit of time. So you have to keep on communicating with your university and let them know that it's a government process, but try and prove them that this has been recognized by the UK government, FCDO, because it's an tie-up. So let them know that it is official, and the results will be out, and as soon as you get it, you will be transferring them the amount. Okay, so that thing you can do. Otherwise, a lot of universities waive off your initial deposit if you got a scholarship. So they will directly take over all the tuition fee money once at all. like it will happen after 1 month or 2 month. You start joined and you do your studies, they will send you an email trying to get their deposit. So be in touch with the government officials on time. There will be a point of contact in the TWC whom you can reach out to, and you can also send them email reminders. Getting a government scholarship is really hard, and you know how the condition is in different states including Jharkhand. All you need to do is do a lot of hard work, reach out to people as many times as you can. That you need to do, and as Ankit said, you will cry at a lot of times because you don't know what will going to happen, and you will be so feared out because you know everything is new to you. You haven't gone through this kind of process before, so things will be new. But yeah, once you get that, once you achieve what you are desired, you will feel satisfied, you will feel blessed, you will feel proud of yourself, and there will be a lot of things you learn along this journey. Anyone else? Should we end this now then? Just again one reminder, I have put down the link of Global Higher Education Mentorship Program in the comment or in the chat box. Please go and sign up if you want a mentorship and guidance, and yeah, reach out to us anytime you want. Best of luck everyone, and hopefully you will all get the MGOS scholarship or whatever scholarship you are targeting. Hopefully this session is informative and has been informative for you, and all thanks to Ankit for joining us. From which area, brother? Sorry, you are on mute. You are on mute. Where are you at the moment?
Coventry,
Coventry.
in Warwick University only.
Okay, so he's in Coventry at the moment and joining you straight away from UK. So thank him for his time.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Ankit, for your time. And thank you, Pritam, for taking the initiative and arranging the
Thanks,
session
Pritam.
like
Thanks,
this.
Ankit.
Thank
All
you,
right,
thank
take
you.
care everyone. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye bye.